All right, y'all boys. So this is gonna be the second video on my YouTube page. I'm gonna leave my TikTok username in the description. I post like real quick videos on there. I like to go more into depth on YouTube, but I just post quick ones on TikTok if that makes sense. But anyways, though, let's get straight to it. I rewatched the Texas A&M versus Miami game this morning. And three big clips stood out to me. One's about to be Will Lee. He's down here at the bottom of the press. Another one is going to be Des Ricks playing off. And then the third clip is going to be Bryce Fitzgerald, that game-winning interception. That one's real quick. But he was playing catch at the goal line, I believe, on that one. But let's just get straight to it on this first one, though. So, boom. First things first, he's impressed. Can I zoom in a little bit? There we go. All right, so Willie's press, and the situation here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 3rd and 5, so you got to know the sticks, right? You know, nothing, no fade is going to be ran, no post, no corner. At most, a 7-yard route, right? So you know you can bite down on something short, and also to just be patient, right, and not worry about anything deep, right? And they're all in man, I believe, on this defense, right, for this play. Boom. At the snap, though, the only thing I don't like about this rep is he sort of takes a weird pier step. It's sort of like a left-right. Sometimes that can get dangerous, taking both pier steps with the both feet. But however, his feet did get active, and he kind of turned it into a little bit of a motor almost, right? Motor, but he did. That's a good kick right there. That's what we get to though. It's sort of an inch. It's sort of like a 2-inch, and then in the motor. It's sort of weird, but I would prefer one step, all in 1 foot with the pier. And in this case, either inside or outside leverage. You know, whichever is more comfortable, right? If you're inside leverage, I do recommend doing with the right foot, the outside foot, right? But shoot, let me get back on track here. But anyways, though, after the pier set situation, still got his feet active. Receiver sort of goes inside, just diagonally, just a little bit. That's a good kick with the right foot, right? Good vertical kick. Boom. Right here, something I want to point out, the quality is terrible. I apologize. But you can see that white face mask, and look, it's down right at the hip. That's what we absolutely love to see. Disciplined eyes will get you paid. Come on. But boom, back it up. Vertical kick. Eyes on hip. And next, what I really like is the receiver right here in that left foot. He plants. Jesus, let me zoom out so the quality is a little better. Shoot. It's barely better. But receiver plants his left foot to go inside, right? And Willie does a pretty good job of matching that kick with the right foot. And he does a good job attempting a horizontal. He collisions, gets hands on. He does a good job attempting a horizontal kick. At practice, you're going to get a perfect horizontal kick every time. But come game time, this is pretty solid because it ends up flattening his whole route, right? Let me zoom out one more time, play the whole clip through. Should have did it at the beginning. Boom. Yeah, just go through slow-mo one more time. Weird pier step. Good vertical kick inside. Eyes on hip still. Horizontal kick to flatten the receiver out. And the receiver also sort of pushes and really does a good job of pulling right there. That's another thing I want to emphasize. Whenever receivers push off, I may have to record that one of me doing it in person one of these days, but always with the arm, with the shoulder they're pushing off on, with that arm, pull, right? And it's a legal move. Just don't pull for too long, obviously. Boom. PBU, break it up. Come on now. Get paid. All right, y'all, this is going to be the second clip. We're going to be focusing on Des Ricks up top right here, all right? So he's playing off man. And first things first, I want you guys to notice there's only one receiver here. There's not even a tight end. They're doing a weird diamond formation over here, but it's just one of those things to get the safeties and everybody attention over there. Look, the backer's already over here. He's hauling his butt over here, but they really just want this open space right here. So pre-snap, if you see a diamond release like that, or even if it's just 3 receivers over here, and you see this much space, and his split outside, you can probably guess. You're not 100% sure, but you can guess they're gonna try and target this open area, right? But so he's our only threat. And a big emphasis on this video is when you're playing off man and there's only one receiver on your side, always, always, always take a full second after the ball snap to look at the quarterback's drop back. I'm going to say that one more time. When you just have one receiver and you're playing off, always do one full second look to see what the quarterback does. If he does a boom left, right, or right, left, and he loads the ball up, and if he does a left, right, or right, left, and he looks at you, forget loading the ball up. If it's a left, right, or right, left, and he looks at you, the ball is coming to you in a short game. Hitch, slant, out, curl, one of those 4, right? If he catches it and does 3 or more steps, You know what I'm saying, start pedaling or scooching or look to receiver, right? Now you got to play him. He may go a little vertical, right? But I have a much better angle right here. I just want to go over Carson Beck's drop back, right? I'll play full speed. Boom, right, left. Show it one more time. Let me even zoom in. Boom, catch the snap, right, left, look his way, right? Now let's get to here. Notice how even when the receiver goes, I know Carson Beck's not a frame here. He never is looking at Carson Beck. He's only staring at the receiver. So when you do this, you have no chance at getting interception. If you're a heck of a player, you can get a PBU maybe, but we always just want to make sure we can capitalize every single play, right? Boom, play the full clip. 1, 2, 3. Receiver gives us a 3-step slant. 3-step slant. Sorry, I mumble a lot, but and the DB actually does a good job being patient. Boom, he sort of sends inside. He only backed up about 2 yards at most, and broke downhill, clean break and everything. I don't have to talk too much about this one. Just if he looked at the quarterback for 1 second and he saw it, I'll show Carson Beck one more time. Boom, right, left, load up, throw it, right? All right, y'all boys, this is going to be the third and final rep for this video, right? I know somebody in the comments mentioned Mansour Delane video. I plan on watching his game against A&M possibly, because usually I like to watch games that have 2 good corners on opposite side of the ball, so that'd be a good game. Maybe Clemson with Avion Terrell, right? But I'm going to get a Mansour Delane video out this weekend. And for everybody else who watches it, any receiver you want, not receiver, my fault, any corner you want to see that matches your play style, archetype, your builds, or even if you just like him a lot and want to see more breakdown clips of him, just let me know in the comment section. I ain't got nothing to do all spring break, right? But anyways, let's get into this last one. So right here, Miami is playing all-out man coverage. I'm not really too sure what the backers are doing. I'm pretty sure they might be in man. Okay, they're sort of like in a soft zone. But the DBs aren't man, though, right? Bryce Fitzgerald, he's right here. He has all of this number 3 receiver, number 17, right, the tight end. There's one guy right here next to him, and there's a guy further out, right? But boom, on the snap. And once again, disregard what I said for the last rep, because even though he is off playing catch, when it's man, you are not looking at the quarterback. So he does a good job. Remember, when it's man, you are not looking at the quarterback when you're playing catch like that, right? If you're just playing off and you're backpedaling or something, then you can, right? But catch, you probably should be looking at your man. Boom. He does a hard stem inside. And a lot of people are going to look at this interception and not really think too much about it. But the reason why he does get it is because of his footwork right here. He does a great job horizontal kicking and not crossing his feet over, right? It does a little cross, but that's just natural. Nobody's perfect, right? But you guys see what I'm talking about. He's back here, by the way. That's my bad. He's back here. He kicks off his left, stays square. He does another little shuffle. And now right here, he does overkick. Good Lord, the sun is bright as hell. He does overkick a little bit, but it's nothing too terrible, right? And even if Marcel Reed did throw it earlier, I'm sure this linebacker could have got it. But regardless, though, boom, good kick, good kick. Receiver cuts in front of our face. Redirect horizontal kick. Boom, go be an athlete and go get it, right? I'll play the full clip. Let me even zoom out a little bit for y'all. Kick, redirect kick, collision, get hands, pop, be an athlete. It's that simple, man. But yeah, like I said, drop comments on any corner that you want to see, and I'll for sure get a video out on him. And yeah, that's pretty much it, but thanks for watching.